All right, Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites out here to prophesy the downfall of America. We want to start out by giving all praises, glory, and honor to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and citations to the hopeful elect, week in, week out, in sincerity and truth, pushing us in the four corners of the earth. All right?
Give me a favor. One of my coats, give me a phone. Right there on the phone. That's all I appreciate it. I'll hold you. Here. You gotta go to the pastor's side, man. Okay. No, you good. Alright, start off there. Cause see, the subject we're going over today is that what? Israel, only the nation of Israel will be gathered from the four corners of the earth. You see what I'm saying? That's that great multitude that is talking about in Revelation. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we get it. Like I said, the other one, let me start off with this. Revelation chapter, what is it? Great multitude there? Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah. This is 7 and 9.
Yeah, different. Yeah, you can.
This is Revelation 7 and 9. It said, after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands.
Now, who is this great multitude talking about? Well, we're finna go through the scriptures and find out, is this multitude dealing with Israel, or is it the other nations, or is it both? We finna find out. Go ahead, bro.
It's Psalms 106 and 47. It says, save us, O Lord, our power, and gather us from among the heathen, to give thanks unto thy holy name, and to triumph in thy praise.
See? Now, there was a distinction right there. It said, gather us. Who is that us? It's talking about Israel, the elect of Israel. You see what I'm saying? Because it said, gather us. It said, gather us from among the heathen.
Right.
Now, why did it say that? Because why? Like the scriptures tell you, the Lord only died for the nation of Israel, which is you Negroes, Latino, Native American. So them is the only people that he's coming to deliver. That's why it said, gather us from among these heathen. You see what I'm saying? Hey, come on, bro. Did you close the door back hard? No, passenger door. Okay. You got the hard.
You got enough from among all these other nations, man.
I ain't good.
We were scattered. We were scattered on the four corners of the earth. So if we scattered on the four corners of the earth, that means we in almost every nation.
That's right, like you said, James 1 and 1.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so we scattered, because the Lord scattered us to the four corners of the earth. Right. So you might find a Jake that look Chinese, but he Jake, his lineage is Jake. Hey, you might find a Jake that look like he Esau, man, but he Jake. Hey, because we were scattered everywhere, man, and you know Jake likes to pop, man. So we populated in those places we was at, man.
I get this James 1 and 1. It said, James, a servant of the Most High and of the Lord YAHAWASHI, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting.
See, and that's okay. Now people are trying to say, well, all nations are scattered. No, that's not true, because the Lord only took a particular nation and scattered them across the earth. Everybody else that moved to other parts of the nation, they moved on their own. See what I'm saying? They wasn't cursed by the Lord to be scattered, to be taken out of their homeland and scattered all over the earth. Right? That was our punishment, is to what? Be taken away from our home and be scattered all over the earth. You see what I'm saying? That didn't happen to no other nation but who? The nation of Israel. So wherever Israel is scattered, that's where the Lord is going to pick them up from. You see what I'm saying?
And it also say, it say, to the 12 tribes, man.
That's right.
We know what 12 tribes is talking about, man.
We're not up against the side of the building. Okay. No, we're not breaking camp. We're not up against the building, sir. It's a public domain. We're not even touching the building. We've been out here plenty of times, sir. But do what you gotta do. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. This the work of the Lord, man. Can't nobody stop the work of the Lord.
That's right.
Keep reading, man. This is a public property. We're not even touching this building. That ain't nothing but safe. Like the scripture say, if this work be of the Most High, can't nobody stop. But if the work be of man, then it'll come to naught, meaning it'll stop. Right. See what I'm saying? This is the Lord program. We done been out here I don't know how long. For years.
Right.
See what I'm saying? They're using you to be a demon, man. You're being a puppet for this white man, man. Stand up for your moral rights, man. They want me to call the police, but I'm not gonna do it. Okay, well if you're gonna buck up to them telling you to call the police, then why you even bother saying something? That's an oxymoron. I'm not gonna do it though, like you're doing us a favor. We're doing the work of the Lord, man.
Right. That's right.
We read through all this BS, man. You've been seeing us out here before plenty of times.
That's right. Man, you don't own the sidewalk.
Right, man. This is public property,
There's
man.
plenty of people walking up and down the sidewalk, man. We're not blocking nobody's path or nothing, man.
Like the scripture said, let everything be done decently and in order, and that's what we're doing. We're not blocking the path of people from walking, man. They be riding skateboards and bikes down this sidewalk. Where we at right now, there's plenty of room. We're not even up against this building. This is public property, man.
Right, we were down there, there was thousands of people walking right past us, man.
Man, we know the route. Man, even the police have been past here and seen us on this same sidewalk. They even spoke to us before, riding by in their cop cars and they said nothing. But it always takes a coon nigga to be a puppet for this white man, man.
Right.
Always.
Every time, man.
It never failed. Every throughout our civilization, throughout the history of Israel, we always had sellouts of our own people. These are the same ones that gave the Lord up to be crucified.
That's right.
That sold the Lord out, man.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, read that in Luke.
This is Luke chapter 13, 29.
Sir, do you see us touching the building? No, we're not. Do you see what I'm saying? We're not against the building. Well, go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead. And I pray you get a raise for doing your job, for hindering the men of the Lord from doing their work. You're going to tell us to break camp? I know there is. And we following the Lord's rule. You don't tell us to break the Lord's camp. See what I'm saying? We on public property, man. All we doing is reading the book. Yeah, we on. It ain't no time. Yeah, it's time out for foolishness. It's time for you people to wake up and realize what's going on, man. Go do your job. Go ahead. Go be the super coon that you is. Go ahead. Make that call. Anyway, back to the lesson. Luke 12.
13.
Yeah, 13. It's a lot.
This is Luke 13 and 29. And they shall come from the east, and from the west, and from the north.
Start a verse above there, bro. Always gotta be a nigga be the super
13 and
coon.
28. And there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, when ye shall see Abraham.
And see, it said there should be weeping and gnashing of teeth, and that's what's coming. To all you wicked people out here, all you heathens, you sinners, there's going to be a lot of weeping and gnashing of teeth real soon.
That's right.
That means there's going to be a lot of people in excruciating pain. See what I'm saying? A lot of heartache and turmoil, a lot of tribulation is going to take place here in America. So there's going to be a lot of weeping and gnashing of teeth. And we can't wait till we see that day of weeping and gnashing of teeth. Especially by our own people that try to hinder us from doing the work of the Lord, man.
That's right.
You ain't saying nothing to nobody else. You ain't saying nothing to these Jehovah's Witnesses around the corner and standing right in front of them all. You ain't saying nothing to them. But you come to us. That's why the Lord gonna destroy you, man. Lord hate coons. Go ahead, bro.
There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, when ye shall see Abraham and Isaac and Jacob and all the prophets in the kingdom of the Most High.
Now, when is that going to happen? When the Lord come and destroy this place?
Right.
See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And you yourselves thrust out.
Go ahead.
29.
See, it's talking about the wickedness. The wicked people here in America is going to be thrust out. Go ahead.
And they shall come from the east, and from the west, and from the north, and from the south, and shall sit down in the kingdom. They shall sit down in the kingdom of the Most High.
See? It said from the east, west, north, and the south, they shall sit down in the kingdom of the Most High. Meaning what? Israel's going to be delivered from all four corners of the earth, wherever Israel is scattered. Like the brother mentioned earlier, they're going to look like some of these other nations, but they're going to be Israelites. That's it. Point blank, period. Ain't no heathen of another nation that's going to be delivered, man. Only Israel, regardless of what your skin looks like. It don't matter what your skin looks like. And so it matters about your bloodline, your nationality, your heritage. See what I'm saying? That's it on that. Once more. Okay, go ahead.
And behold, they are last which shall be first, and they are first which shall be last.
Now, who is the last that's going to be first? Israel.
That's right.
Who is the first that's going to be last? Starting off with Esau, so-called white man, he's going to be knocked off his high horse, off his power seat. He's going to be last.
Right.
It's going to be a role reversal of power. See what I'm saying? That's why the scriptures say, better is the end of a thing than the beginning.
Right.
See what I'm saying? It said Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning that followed. See what I'm saying? That means what? The Negroes, Latino, and Native Americans about to come back into their full power and rightfully so, and rule this nation, rule this earth, rule the planets. You see what I'm saying? We finna come back into the power like we used to, man. Man, that coon got me riled up, man. You know what I'm saying? Esau ain't even came to say nothing, but a coon gonna come and say something, man.
Hey, they told him to come out here, man. They cow.
He said supervisor.
Allied security, man. You're just a security cop, a rental cop. They just using you just to do this Gen Con.
But you usually ain't out here.
Right, you know what I'm saying? It usually be that other dude talking about he believe in Allah and stuff, man. Yeah, you know? You know what I'm saying? Give me another scripture. Give me Ezekiel 11 and 17. And somebody give me Zechariah chapter 2, verse 6. Zechariah chapter 2, verse 6.
It's Ezekiel 11 and 17. He said, therefore say, thus said the Lord Yahawah, I will even gather you from the people and assemble you out of the countries where you have been scattered, and I will give you the land of Israel.
See? So who is that only pertaining to? Israel. The Lord is not going to give Israel to the heathens when he comes and destroy this place. This heathen's already over there that's destroying this place. See what I'm saying? So the land of Israel is going back to who? Israel. You see what I'm saying? That's it. See what I'm saying? So the Lord said he's going to gather Israel from wherever they were scattered, all the countries and nations where they were scattered, and take them back home to where? The land of Israel. See what I'm saying? Stay in Ezekiel for a few more books. Give Ezekiel 20 and 34.
Okay. So Ezekiel 20, right?
20 and 34.
It's Ezekiel 20 and 34. It said, and I will bring you out from the people, and I will gather you out of the countries wherein you are scattered, with a mighty hand, and with a stretched out arm, and with fury poured out.
See? That's the Lord coming back with what? The chariots and the angels. See what I'm saying? So he's going to gather us from wherever Israel is scattered all over the globe. See what I'm saying? From north, south, east, and west. See what I'm saying? Some of these are Israelites. You know? They're not Chinese or Japanese. They're not Ammonites. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are Israelites. You know? Because Israel is scattered all over the globe, man. You can look at some of them and tell by the way they walk, some of them are Israelites. You know? You can tell through the spirit, man. You know? Okay, can I get yeah.
2:6. Ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north, saith the Lord. Why have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven?
See, what is that land of the north? We're talking about here in America. Is this continent not known as North America? See what I'm saying? So the Lord is coming to deliver Israel from North America and what? The four winds?
This is the land of the north, says the Lord. Why have spread you abroad as the four winds of heaven?
See, we have spread us abroad as the four winds of heaven, meaning what? The Lord has scattered Israel all over the globe. So wherever Israel is scattered, once again, that's where the Lord is going to gather them from. That's why, matter of fact, hold that thought.